Hey, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Got a beautiful thing to show you guys today with a cool story behind it. Before I do, prayers for my brother Tommy. Had a medical issue yesterday, and he's recovering. So he was in the hospital overnight, so appreciate that. Before I get into the video, hear those chimes? The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Anybody know who said that? In the comment section, let me know. Far more people said that they loved the beautiful chimes than one person said it was demonic. So I'm sorry, but the vast majority of people that comment on the chimes find it relaxing and soothing, and so I'm sorry, but the chimes stay for now. I can see a time where it's too windy, where it just becomes absurd, and that may have been a case in the past, and I'll watch for that. But if it's not too windy, it's a beautiful thing for me to listen to. I have a friend of mine that I have known since I was a young lad. One of my oldest, that's bad, she won't like hearing that. One of my longest friends, I've known her forever. She lives in Rhode Island, and she said to me, she met some people that own a hot sauce company with a pretty cool story. Would I mind talking to them? So I reached out to Orishi Rishi. And this is a wickedly cool company with a really great story. I'm going to just share a little bit of you before I get into the review. This is their mango sauce. What I'm going to review today is their mango sauce. And by the way, before I get into the review, remember this from yesterday? I'm chugging the rest of it today. Someone said, oh, look how much there is. So you can tell that most of it's still there. I'm going to chug the rest of this because some people, I think it would be a good thing to do. Anyway, today I'm reviewing their mango, Orishi Rishi mango. All right? Bree has a dog, and her name is Mango, so that's why I grabbed that one first. Symbolism of Orishi Rishi, and here's the founder. Okay, now let me share with you this. Really, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you got to hear this. My grandmother's ancestors were from the Yoruba tribe, which originated in Nigeria in Africa. They were part of the slave trade and were shipped to Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies. At an early age, my parents integrated to America and left me in care of my grandparents. A lot of who I am today is a reflection of how my grandmother matured and raised me, or nurtured, and raised me. She was kind, loving, and caring, and had a great sense of humor, and was always willing to give a helping hand to the less fortunate. She was not wealthy in any sense of the word, but her spirituality always led her to believe that the old adage, it doesn't matter how bad your situation is, there's always somebody else worse off than you. The word Orishi Rishi is a Yoruba, a word from the Yoruba language, which simply means, which identifies with, means variety, okay? Which identifies with their products. Now, one thing that I found absolutely amazing, it's a family-owned store, very, very cool. Their mantra, and they put this on every bottle, and this is one thing that really got my attention. Are you ready? Feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and shelter the homeless. Provide shelter for the homeless. That is so cool, and with what I do with Harvest 912, that just immediately got my attention, so I'm super happy to be reviewing this. Now, the mango is a mild, all-natural pepper sauce, bursting with heat and mild, and sweet mango flavor. Each bite tells the story of the Caribbean. Sorry about that. Listen, anybody who watches the channel back in season 2, I was taking care of my dad in Reno, and every single time I went outside and fired up the camera, it could be quiet. It could be the middle of the night. I'd turn the camera on, and there'd be a leaf blower, or a weed eater, or lawnmower, or something. So there's going to be a little of that. That is the charm. That is Chase the Heat. So here are the ingredients: habanero peppers, mango, pineapple juice, absorbic acid, lime juice, vinegar, sugar, cilantro, garlic, and salt. It's a beautiful sauce, a lot of stuff going on in here. Very, very pretty. 5% of all of their revenue goes towards charity. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It is to me anyway. Sorry about that. Here's the funny thing. Some people are going to be upset about that. Other people are going to giggle and say, it's just like Reno. So anyway, it is what it is, people. So give this a good shake. Here is the consistency of it. It's a very pretty sauce. There's a lot of stuff. You can see the cilantro in it. There's a lot of cilantro in there. And I think, to me, every sauce I've ever had that had cilantro in it, if you take the cilantro out, I'm not interested. It seems to always make the recipe. You know what I mean? Come on. Maybe one day in the future we'll do the tasting spoon again. It was expensive to do and difficult. Anyhow. So, Orishi Rishi mango, people. It has a super, every once in a while you'll review a sauce, it smells like they just made it. And they just kind of didn't even cap it, just hand it to you and said, give it a shot. It smells fresh. You smell the garlic, certainly smell. Okay, that's a problem now, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. The mango, really amazing. You can smell the mango, but really the biggest aroma, slight vinegar, but the biggest aroma is the cilantro. You can smell the habaneros too. It really is a beautiful smelling sauce. Here is the pour, people. Okay, so from Orishi Rishi. Big thanks to my friend who arranged this. All right, this is Orishi Rishi. This is their mango. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase T. Caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it to be as sweet as it is, but it's not syrupy sweet. It's delicious. Super fresh flavor. Like I said, just like it smelled. It smells like they just made it and it stopped. It's very, very fresh tasting. The kick happens after. So first up front, you get the mango, you get the sweetness. Certainly getting the cilantro and the garlic. Perfect balance of sweet and salt. But after a minute or two, you get a little bit of that warmth kicking in. And it's by no means crazy hot. So this is something that's a mild to medium sauce. Anybody can enjoy this. And this would be so good on tacos. Any street food. If you get like one of those buses, like a food truck, this would be devastating on anything you get there. The cilantro really does make it. I mean, really, really good tasting. Mild heat, like I said. If you're somebody who likes mango and you like a cause, listen, I like a cause. That's why I'm with Harvest 912. And they have a cause. 5% of what their revenue goes to feeding the hungry, clothing the people who are naked, and providing shelter for the homeless. That is so cool to me. Orishi Rishi Spice of Life.com. I encourage you to go to their website and read about it. They're fantastic. Really a great story. You know, I love the fact about how bad you got it, someone's got it worse. You think of where they came from, what happened to them, that they can still feel that way. We should all be like that. Excellent sauce. I really, really enjoyed it. There are 2 more that I have coming. Very, very excited to review them. Really, really neat sauces. It pairs well with pork, pizza, salsa, and dips. I bet it would be devastating on pizza. But I think it would be great on tacos. I mean, I really do. Since I started the channel, I have not bought salad dressing. I use hot sauce for salad dressing. If you had a chef salad, this would be so awesome as a salad dressing. Just call it like I see it. People, in the description box, you're going to see Orishi Rishi. Please check them out. It's a really great company with a great cause. We're only one of the 3 sauces that I've tried, but we're batting 1,000 so far. Please check them out. Thank you for your prayers for Tommy. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have some more news about him today. Right there is the pepper. If you click the pepper, you're with me. If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification. Right there is the lifeboat. really important channel, helping save lives. So if you're trying to overcome trauma in your life, past trauma or an addiction, please check it out. It's a great place to start. The opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connections. And if you're in an active addiction, you need connections. Starts right there. More videos here. This is all the challenges I've done. A lot of them my brother with really some funny stuff in there. And right there, pepperology. If you're new to the pepper world, some really good information that'll help you get you started. Thank you. I love you guys a lot. In the description box, I sent again all the stuff. See you guys on the next one. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase Lee.